This is Sculpt Gym Ashton, the newest facility in the Northeast. It is about 7 miles away from our first gym, and I want to show you and give you a little walkthrough. Everything is primal. It is going to be the flagship gym of the Northeast. Yeah, come take a look. So first thing is a little bit of fingerprint scanners. I'm going to let the boys in, let the team in. And so this is kind of where you come in first, which is our kind of commercial global cardio section. So cross trainers, ellipticals, you know, your standard stationary bikes, your treadmills, and going into the dumbbell section over here. So we've actually first of all got pin loaded machines. So your pec fly, your leg extension, pro and hamstring curl, which is actually one of my favorites because I've got a little bit of a few dodgy hamstring tweaks off all the Hyrox training. But if you keep coming down here, this is obviously your free weight section, so all of your dumbbell area. I would love to say that I can lift the 70s, even though we'll go up to 70s, but there's not a chance I'm doing that right now. Maybe when I put on a little bit extra timber. But all of our dumbbells from 2.5s all the way up to 70s, so we're catering for absolutely everyone. One of my pet hates in the gym, and one of the things that I wanted to try and get around was I hate waiting for a bench. You've seen the amount of benches here, and we've got 3 more across there. I hate waiting for a barbell bench, so we have incline, we've got flat, decline bench over there. And also, as we keep going, one of my favorite features, because you know I like my ollie lifting, and all of the weightlifters, crossfitters, strength training people, like anyone, which is obviously very primal strength, these platforms. I snatched on it for the first time yesterday. When you are on here, you feel so confident that you are not going to move, as well as just having premium equipment which you know is going to not fail on you at any point. As you can see, the gym, I'm very, very keen on aesthetics and branding. So the signs are my little babies. I'm always like charcoal, grey, Nardo grey, all of those greys. My car is like that, my house is like that, my gyms are like that, and the lighting speaks for itself. It is absolutely insane. But yeah, keep coming around. So we'll play loaded machines. Everyone's been a big fan of these over the last couple of days, trying to find what they like the most. So one seated row variation, couple of different handles, movement patterns. The same thing over here. This is obviously where like 5-station multi-stack, which you can pretty much do anything and everything on. Pec flies, lat pull down, seated rows, pull-ups, everything. I feel like this builds confidence in the gym because sometimes people might not quite want to go on plate loaded machines that can intimidate a few. So this kind of bridges the gap. This has been one of my favorite machines in the whole gym. I actually used it yesterday myself, and I didn't understand why people were going on about it so much, but it is so smooth. The strength curve is perfect. Hack squat and a hack squat 2. I prefer this one right now. I need to play about with this one a lot more, but I think that is just me being the longest man in the gym and having very long levers, which is hard work, but this is amazing. And we've seen, what was quite cool about this machine is there were quite a lot of variations. I've seen some girls spin and face into the wall, and I've seen some guys frequently spin the other way and make it a little bit more quad dominant, which is nice. And then both leg presses. Again, one of my pet peeves in the gym has been like not being able to get on a leg press, so we've tried to double up on pretty much everything. So we'll have 3 chest presses, multiple benches, 3 row machines, 2 hack squat variations, 2 leg press variations, leg extension twice, leg curl twice, whether you want to do it seated and you're more comfortable there, or whether you do want to do it lying down. And then this is our functional fitness space. So we'll have all of our station for whatever type of metcon you want to try and do. So wall balls, kettlebells, dumbbells, our bumper plates. We are kind of being a little bit free in terms of what cardio equipment we allow the members to use. So if the class, the workout of the day, has row machines in, you can pretty much pull out the skis, you can pull out the C2 bikes, whatever you want, and just create your own workout. This is like a little bit of a hub for anyone that wants to create their own circuit. So this is the Palace. This is where all of the workouts go down. 26 people I had in here working in perfect fashion on Saturday morning at 8 AM, which was amazing. Essentially, the system that I wanted to try and bring to this gym after years and years of experience was having a barbell movement, moving on to a dumbbell movement, moving on to a body weight or kettlebell or free weight movements, and then your bike ergs and your ski ergs. Functional fitness, what I love, what made me fall in love with training, is a combination of all of this. I love all forms of training, and I think this has been magic. So there's not a gym in the Northeast that looks like this. I'm just going to say it. it is literally what I wanted to try and create. Somewhere where people feel like they have energy, like they are bouncing off the lights, bouncing off the music, having a good time, getting a workout in under 50 minutes if they really want to, with expert coaching. So as you come up the stairs, this is kind of a free zone for people to chill, people to wait for the class. We're gonna have some additions to a bit of a mobility zone. So some matting here, so if you wanna come stretch, come warm up, maybe you've got some niggles and stuff like that, whether you're cooling down or whether you're warming up and you just wanna see what the workout of the day is in the class, or just get ready for your workout downstairs. And as always, the aesthetic and the branding is super important to us. So we went to town on the lighting. And then finally, coming into the changing rooms. Again, one of the biggest selling points for me is changing rooms are important, right? We are not the biggest gym in the world, but I wanted to bring something where you have the sauna access, because we all know how important recovery is nowadays, okay? This is an infrared sauna, so it is the best of the best. 3-man, a little bit snug sometimes, but I feel like, to be quite honest, like, you're not sitting in that for too long. Once you come into here, this is our changing rooms. Very Scandinavian-esque sort of look, very white compared to the open gym. Obviously this is the male one, I'm not going to show you the female unless one of the girls wants to go in and show you. But yeah, this is just nice little changing rooms. It does the job, good for your post-workout selfies. Toilets and showers in here, and I think the toilets and showers, to be fair, probably are nicer tiles than my house. So I'll give you a little spy in there. Proper MTV Cribs vibes. And we've got 3 showers and 1 toilet. And that is it really, that is the gym. So my goals for the new gym were to create a fitness hub and a fitness community that doesn't segregate different types of niches. Now, me getting into fitness, first of all, I ran and boxed because I wanted to lose weight. Then I fell in love with bodybuilding and kind of chasing physique results. And now I'm in this position where I like a little bit of functional fitness, I like a little bit of hybrid training. And I think too many people segregate themselves in different groups of society. I don't like that. So this gym has a little bit of an avenue for every single person. The reason I wanted to work with Primal is, one, because I like what the brand represents. The Stallman brothers' strength. You've got me, you've got Sarah, you've got Zach George. Every person has a niche, and they really do cater for all, and the same with their equipment. They're not just functional, they're not just strength-based. They try and fit the mold for every single individual. The gym design process was very difficult, it was very stressful, but it was very satisfying at the same time. I think the ideas that I had in my head, I took to Primal and they helped it come to life. I think I always wanted, and my background is branding and marketing and all of these quirky signs and colours, but they helped me think about it logistically as well. Apart from the basics of equipment and gym design, what Primal have done is help me think about the customer journey, which is always very important. How someone walks in, what sort of experience they're coming for, how to stagger the gym so it is user friendly for different individuals, whether you have the oldest person with the least amount of experience at that very top end, or if you have someone young who is borderline athlete. You can try and make and create a space that caters for all, but so it doesn't intimidate one another. And it really, you can work side by side with anyone in the room. I think for me, lighting, branding, the design, the signs is imperative. We are now in this very weird generation, which I'm going to call it the TikTok generation. I cottoned onto this a few years ago when we designed Sculpt One and realized how important it is for every single individual that walks through your doors to want to take a photo. That is free marketing. It is going to save me an abundance of money, let's be totally transparent, but also it is amazing that people want to represent the brand. Branding is everything, and I think we've got a pretty sick one.